gone. He not waking up until 2037.
Ooh, he's gone.
His eyes are open, but nobody's
Danzo.
ice on a deceased body. And look at his opponent humping the ground that he walks on. He slapped that man and every one of his ancestors. Look at his eyes. Buddy was asleep before he even hit the ground.
In today's video, I'm reacting to a Chiseled Adonis video, and this one is called Everybody Got Slapped into a Coma. I absolutely love this guy's videos. His commentary on these videos are absolutely funny, so I cannot wait to see what's going to happen in this video. If you enjoyed the video, please say so in the comment section below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and watch the video up until the end to support the channel. But let's get into it.
It's time to die.
Alright, so boom, we back in the power slap streets. Fat man got laid out. He froze on the Y in YMCA. To make matters worse, he got knocked out in J's. That's some expensive sleep. Look at his face. Turned his head into one of the member berries. I find it hilarious how the fatter the opponent, the better the spotters are at their job. They made sure to gently take this man to the ground. Look at the angle from the suicide cam. He's fat! Truly, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Onlookers said he ain't stand up for 16 minutes. They had to delay the rest of the pay-per-view.
Nice going, fat.
Completely unrelated to the knockout. Look at the direct spotter right behind him. That brother got no neck. Now for the skinnier people. Discount Brian Pillman Jr. nearly got slapped off the stage. Man's looking like he's struggling to get through conditioning during football practice.
This was a mistake.
I think that might be the fastest I ever seen somebody go down after getting slapped. Look at it in real time. It's as if he turned into a torpedo after the right hand hit his zygomatic bone. Look at this man's eyes. You must have known coming into this fight he's got nothing but nefarious intent on his mind. Buddy looking through his face.
Slow motions, man.
That man is
the slow motions.
That's what you get for stepping into the ring with a mullet. Now he on the Old Town road to the Shadow Realm with Billy Ray Cyrus, and he a sore loser. Man's nearly slapped your soul out your body. You can't even acknowledge him when you recognize the loss.
Screw you, man! Fuck you, dude!
Look at the bald spot on the back of Perez's head. He gotta be going through some things.
Stand up for yourself.
I'm trying.
He's fucked up.
Buddy's struggling to stand up, and look at Perez. Man's looking like a rabid dog. He want to knock him out again.
Game over.
If you see somebody moving like this with absolutely no sympathy for their opponent, you already know you going up against a dangerous man. It's these type of slaps that make me look at this sport and say you gotta have a screw loose to even want to participate in this. There's no way there are healthcare providers who willfully insure these individuals. Right after the slap connected, just look at his left hand. Inoperable. Cheddar the Connect once said, look at the flick of the wrist. I said, look at the freeze on the wrist. Mans can't even put his hand down to help himself stand up. Looking like he trying to escape his sleep paralysis demon. Peep the suicide cam. It's as if Mans was forced to play Twister against his will. Completely lost control of his body. Looking like an infant learning how to walk. Help! Help! I'm all for competitive spirit, but this brother clearly going through some things. I think if homie died, he wouldn't give a damn. Imagine trying to stand up to beat the 10 count, but your opponent screaming in your ear. One of the referees said he even farted in this moment. He got hit so hard, had him looking like he was searching for his BJ's or Costco membership card. You could have saved time if you just ordered some HelloFresh. Back to the action we go.
Oh, I think I saw this one.
Clenching his entire face before getting slapped. That's got to be against the rules. He braced himself for a full 2 seconds.
Foul! Foul!
Evidently, he was hit with a clubbing blow.
This is bullshit!
Son got caught right on the temple, but there's no denying that this probably wouldn't have happened if homie didn't clench his face for 2 seconds. Peep how he was leaning downwards, thus changing the trajectory of the slap. This probably would have been fair game if he was playing by the rules his damn self. Now look at him, Kaepernick. Have to call on the powers of Mr. Freeze just to make sure his eye don't look crazy.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
But he got a Millennium Eye worth of swelling. This would be terrible timing if he had to renew his driver's license and they had to take another photo. Title of his autobiography is gonna be All My Life I Had to Fight. One way or another, due to the clubbing blow, he'd walk out victorious. Now to the co-main event. Man Bun McGee somehow was able to keep his footing.
Okay. Whoa.
You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
Oh.
The crazy Hawaiian transmogrified this man into a horse. He must have been a centaur in his past life. I gotta give it to him. Somehow he still hasn't hit the ground, but you can't tell me his body's not on 26%. Had that man dancing in place. In fact, he looked like Brock Lesnar when he had the Money in the Bank briefcase. 1 second you at Power Slap, the next you at a $30 Groupon dance class. But look at the crazy Hawaiian, son trolling him in the midst of his dance recital.
Payback's a bitch.
Oh, that shit weak.
It's time to put this man to sleep. Heavens to Betsy, the slap nearly broke this man's neck. Look at him on the ground doing video game emotes. He could barely stand up.
I did it.
Well, I'll be damned. Despite the fact that he's been getting absolutely worked in this fight, he somehow was still able to
He is
get
an
to
absolute
his feet. You gotta
fighter.
give him his respect for that.
Jesus
'Cause he got hit
Christ.
so hard, I think his right eye flew
He
into
keeps
the
getting
audience.
back
He may
up.
not be champion yet, but the crazy Hawaiian might be the best power slapper I've ever seen in my life. Say what you want about the sport, how ridiculous it
Finish him. Finish her.
and amazing stage presence. He's going to be the absolute star of this entire sport. And that's what you get for wearing a man bun, stupid. And now it's time for
Oh.
the
The kumite?
Did you say kumite?
Uh-huh. The kumite.
What's a kumite?
That's it, he's dead. Somebody stop the damn man!
God damn, they done put him to sleep in front of the hose. Buddy is good.
To explain what's happening here, there was a series that they made. I kind of watched some of the fights here. I think I've only seen 2 of them, but this guy in that series was one of the most dominant guys. Like, he was literally eliminating people from the competition. Sometimes they didn't even get a chance to hit him, so people didn't even know how good he was at handling a slap himself, but they knew that his hand was very dangerous. If he was the one starting first, you were going down no matter what. So seeing him fall like this, that's why the audience was so shocked, because throughout the entire series, this guy was the dominant one. He was the guy who you thought, this guy is gonna win this entire thing. I don't remember how it ended, I think he lost because he is sleeping on the floor, but this is insane. Let's continue.
Gone. He not waking up until 2037.
Ooh, he's gone.
His eyes are open, but nobody's
Danzo.
They placing ice on a deceased body, and look at his opponent humping the ground that he walks on.
Oh,
He slapped that man and every one of his ancestors. Look at his eyes. Buddy was asleep
Ooh.
before he even hit the ground. To make matters worse, remember what I said earlier? Look at the spotters. They didn't even try to catch him. His brain shut off so fast, his arms couldn't even leave from behind him. We've seen a lot of slap knockouts over the years, but this gotta be amongst one of the best of all time. Yet another victim of homicide on the suicide cam. Look at his body. Choke that man up. Roll him into a casket. He is gone. Keep the referee cam. This man's deceased right before your eyes. There's no way you can go home to your family and say you had a good day at work. Nearly slapped the skin off that boy. He got knocked out from the east to the west. Back to the east. Back to the west.
Your soul is mine.
Forget the Pokemon Center. Buddy needs a monster reborn. He's somewhere deep buried in the graveyard. Gather the Dragon Balls. Wish this man back to life. He gonna need an extraterrestrial medic. Somebody please call the godly EMT.
Long dick style.
Daddy, chill.
Finish him. Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake?
Jesus Christ.
For the love of God, the man's skull just got cracked!
And welcome to your first day in the afterlife.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the shadow.
If you enjoyed this video, please, if you have not watched the video from his channel, please go and subscribe to him. He's an absolutely funny guy. You will surely enjoy his videos. And if you also enjoyed my reaction from their side, please also leave a like on the channel to show YouTube that you absolutely enjoyed the video. But this was a very insane video. Alongside being shocked and also laughing throughout the entire time, this video was an absolute blast. And until next time, peace.